Okay, I think we have everything set up again. Let's see what happens here. Facebook is deciding whether or not. And here we are. Hi, it's Saturday. Hi, I'm Nikki. I hope you all are having a good week. And here we are live on Saturday, trying to continue our mission of putting face forward every single week, continuing on with what comes in life and trying to roll with it. Just giving it a couple of seconds here, see if anyone comes in right away. It says the frame rate is too low, but I have it on normal. So if you're getting latency on your end, I'm sorry. I really don't know how to fix that. And until I start using a different streaming service, which may be in a few weeks here, maybe we'll have to see. But for the most part, I am doing what they told me, that Facebook told me to do, which is to change it to normal, which I did. And the auto doesn't seem to be fast enough. Normal doesn't seem to be fast enough. I don't know what to do about that. My laptop doesn't allow me to change the frame rate just as much as Facebook does. So we will have to deal with that. Hi, it's Saturday, May 23rd, and here we are, live and in person, giving face like no one else. Greetings, salutations, happy May, week 3. This is the beginning of my birthday week. Usually we do a lot of stuff. When I was a teenager, we used to go to Elitch Gardens when it was on 38th and Tennyson, and boy, was that fun. So many memories there. I keep seeing Old School Denver, shout out Old School Denver. They keep posting videos and pictures of Denver the way it used to be, and I just get so nostalgic. Someone posted, or someone had sent a message, and I went to their Facebook page and saw some old school 80s rocker kids that I used to hang out with way back in the day. And that picture actually was at Illich's near the gum tree. And if you know, you know. And if you left your saliva there, hallelujah, so did I. Many good things happened there. That was a wonderful place to spend time as a teenager in the summers. And although some of the friends that I went with are no longer with us, my memory remains, and it was wonderful, and it was fun, and it was scary, and all of the good things that teenagers should experience in this world. Especially the part where you have to be responsible for yourself and others. Yeah, there was a lot of that going on. And moving on. Here we are, as adults, in our much older years, trying to explain to teenagers now that this is a much different world than when I was a teenager, and having to get them to be more responsible for their actions and behaviors and the behaviors of others is like pulling teeth at the dentist. You need anesthesia for yourself and for your patient. So, okay, on to moving on to what we had done this week. Actually got well, I can't move the camera to show you, but I got a rolling shelf, another metal rolling shelf, and if you know me, you know I have like 60 of them. But this one has all of the stuff that I've been finding in the house that has to do with the holidays. Things that just didn't get put away properly, such as Christmas decorations or Halloween parts, bones and body parts and things of that sort. And they're all sorted onto the shelf now. And also, I'm working on my bead stash. I did find another box on my back porch that used to be in my old office when I had an actual office where I did actual work and had my beads and stuff all set up in there. And it was really a storage unit that I turned into an office because it was a flex style unit, and I could be in there most of the day and do things in there, uh, including have phone calls and meetings. And I actually had people come to my office and order custom costumes and things of that sort. Um, and that was a really good time. But yeah, I found the box that was packed from there, and so I unpacked it, and then I sorted about 10,000 beads. Seems like it was 10,000, maybe it was less, but it felt like 10,000. And I have like 18 little boxes now full of different beads and different kinds and pretty stones and things that I had forgotten that I even had. And I'm sure a lot of you who do beading and so forth know all about that. And oh my goodness, I saw a video of somebody's craft room, and I do not know how they could have so many beads. They're not using them all at once, and it just seems really odd to me. I mean, yeah, I have 18 boxes, but I pretty much have the same kind of style no matter what I'm making, and it seems like it's the same types of beads, and so I mean that's just me. It's just me. Um, More power to you if you have the room to store, 6,000 cases of beads. And for those of who are extreme creators, like shout out to Back to Earth Creations. I learned so much from watching you guys, especially when you're doing your organizing and you're changing around. Um, Good luck on your move, and I can't wait to see what you guys end up with in your new home. And I want to see all that organization skill coming out. So I've learned a lot from them, and I just wanted to say thank you. And I hope I see you soon. Uh, and maybe I'll be traveling to come to some conventions and such out there, as I'm trying to do the same thing that they do. Um, and so, yeah, it's always good to emulate the people who you find have taught you things. So I like that. Let's see, what else can we talk about today? Yeah, what I did last week, like I said, I was working on organization. Um, I've been studying for my adjuster's exam, and it has been slow going. A lot of laws and rules in Florida, and it's a lot to take in. But once I get that, I can apply for all the reciprocal licenses, and hopefully I'll get hired with the company. Yay! Let's go with that. Um, and I still will be doing crafting on the side, of course, because how could I not use my creativity and uh, and show you guys what I do and what I made. And so now that we are talking about what I did this week, I let some red paint get dripped all over this guy here. I've been working on painting this. Um, the red paint seems to have dripped off of that mushroom onto the frog, so I'm gonna have to repaint the whole guy. I think I might have shown you this last week, uh, but I put another coat of red on here, and I also took the time to put some little dots, because these are supposed to be like those psycho mushrooms, and so I put some red dots on here um, within the red paint so that they will stand out when I put the white on it, so it looks like they're really the the white stuff that grows on the top. So I'll probably do another 2 or 3 coats on there of the little dots, and I know you can't see it in this camera, but they're starting to puff up. So put some more layers of the red in there, and then that will be ready within the next probably week for me to start painting the other parts. And when I do the white layer, then I'll be sure to get the white all over the bottom of the mushroom, and probably repaint the frog like a frog instead of like excuse me, a painted mess. So let me put the little snail up in there. You can see that guy. He's trying to get into my coffee. That's funny. Let me just pause for the cause here. So good. Okay. So, I think I might have shown you last week, but I was working on this Egyptian swirl bracelet. And the blue just makes it look so cool, doesn't it? I'm really impressed with how it shines and yet is still dark and kind of broody. I like it a lot. I'm actually thinking of ordering some more of this 20 gauge blue wire. You can't really get it by itself, and if you can and you know where to get it, please let me know. Please give me a comment or send me a personal message about where you can get the different colored 20 gauge wire, because the stuff that I've been getting has been too soft, so I've just been calling it practice wire. But this stuff was really hard. It came like in a multi-set, and I believe, wait, I think I still have it on the desk. Yep, it's by Artistic Wire, by the dozen. Unfortunately, everywhere I've looked for it, it's like $20 for one of those now, whereas I think when I first bought the 2 packages that I have left, which have no more blue, I used the last of the blue on another thing that I've been working on, and I will show you the drawing, the drawing that I had made of something I was thinking about doing. Oh, so bad. There we go. There's 2 drawings there. And I was kind of thinking about a butterfly and how that would look with the little additional swirls. Excuse me. With the additional swirls inside. And then this shape came out of the blue wire. I'm not sure if it's a butterfly or a dragonfly. I don't know what shape it is, but it came out this way. And remember, the creative process is just to let it flow and kind of figure it out. And then here is the other butterfly shape based on the drawing. I'm kind of concerned with the amount of wrapping that I had to do to get this to stick together by the way it was, the way it came out. But I think it's gonna look cool with some beads inside of it. I may make a couple more of those. Uh-oh. I lost a little wire. I may make a couple more of those butterflies to put some more of that wire in. Oh, there it is. It was on the keyboard. I just had a little 32 gauge there that I was sort of sewing those pieces together with. And I hate when they get lost because they feel like splinters when they get in your skin. It's awful. So I got a couple of new pairs of these like real small needly nosed sort of pliers. I'm still getting used to them. I have an orange set behind me and I really liked them, so I started trying to find some more. These really mar up the wire really bad, so I might have to go ahead and put the magic white paste on them. And I do have some wire magic paste. You just dip it in and then it makes a barrier on there of like some vinyl or poly mix and whatever it is, and so it just keeps it from marking up or smashing your wires. And since I was using this to basically pull really small wire through, like 32 gauge wire, through smaller spaces. It worked out pretty well because that wire you can't really see in between your parts, and so it was okay if it got a little smashed or marred. You can't really tell. But the main wire parts, it takes the color right off of your colored wire. Like this blue wire is actually copper, and so it's just coated with that color, and it just took the paint right off of there. So we don't like that. We would like to keep it blue for as long as possible because it looks really cool. Okay, my daughter printed up a fairy for me for Mother's Day, and I think I might have showed you that last week. And I plan to paste the leaves back on there and do some other touch-ups to it. Oh, I got some new shells from I think it was Amazon Haul, and that's kind of a cool little place to go and check out stuff that's not very expensive. But it's hard to find the good stuff within all of the junk that they are selling there. But I got a couple of different. I got some pretty shells. Here is the package. There you go. And so those are right up my alley. The colors and the waves that are within the shell pieces and the way that they dyed them. Unfortunately, there was only one blue one in here, so I was kind of sad about that. Because I wanted to make a pair of earrings with these circle ones, but there's only one blue one. So I'll have to figure something else to do with it. And then the other pack of them that I got here is right here, and they're from a sub company called Sunny Clue, and there you go, you can see that. But look at those blue round circular shells in there. Aren't they just so pretty? I cannot wait to wrap those up. I'm thinking of practicing my carriage wrapping, where you make a base and then you hook it together to other wires with weaving in between. And I'm not very good at that, but I really want to practice. So I think these would be a good way to practice that. They're not too big, they're not too small. They would be the perfect size for any pendant or even for a pair of earrings. They're kind of big though for earrings. But yeah, I would like to add them to maybe a moon or a sun. You know, have the sun come off of the bead. I haven't made suns yet. I would like to try that, so I will definitely be showing you the results of that within the episodes to come. Let me just put these back so my little carriage here doesn't feel lopsided. There we go. I tell you, the Lazy Susans that I got for my desk have been lifesavers. So important to have good organization with your supplies, your art stuff, and your and especially my fingernail polishes, because oh boy, I use them, you know, a couple times a week, and it's been a game changer for my nail routine, for my hygiene routine in general. I mean, I have a caddy now that spins that have my brushes and combs and hair ties in it, and it's been amazing. And then I have one for colored pencils and markers, and it's so helpful when I'm sitting at the desk and I'm trying to draw up a concept of something, and I could just pop the color right on, boom, bam, bam. It's awesome. So, you know, shout out to organization again. That's the second time this time. let's see, what else can we talk about today? We had a lot of appointments this week. I had both sets of grandkids overnight one of the days this week too, and I love them all so much. They're so smart. And congratulations to the ones who are continuing on to the next grade. I'm so proud of you. And I'm sorry I'll be missing your continuations next week because I have an important appointment where they're going to give me some medicine and I won't be able to drive or do anything for 24 hours after that. So, yeah, that's what's happening there. I talked to my brother today. His surgery is going to be in a couple weeks. He may be coming to visit next weekend, so I'm excited to see him. And we got to visit with Joey's friend from from the Big Island of Hawaii, and we went to lunch, and that was really nice to see him. And I think I might have talked about that last weekend too. So shout out to Mr. Maine. Thank you so much, and I hope you are on your way home. I think you are today. I think Joey told me you were on your way home today. So safe travels. I did not get with Saul to make up my weekly checklist, so I'm kind of winging it today. And you know, we have to do that. We have to learn how to adapt and wing it occasionally. So my future plans have mostly to do with finishing the organization in my office space. Within the next month, I'm hoping to change the background here that you see, and also possibly the direction of my desk. I really would like to have better shelving around my desk so I can just reach and grab when I need it. Seeing as how my mobility changes from week to week. It's nice to just be able to roll the chair over here, grab what I need, roll the chair back. That works great. If I have to stand up and walk across the room, sometimes that takes a little more time. Pause for the cause. A little more time because of the pins and needles of arthritis. It's awful. Joey was teasing me today about that. And if you know, you know. We tease each other all the time. Okay, so, what else have I been working on? Well, I got this cool thing here. Put your nail polish in here. And it, oh, the phone is ringing. Hold on. Uh-oh, it's important. Sorry, I gotta take it. I apologize. Hello. Hey. Yeah. Today? Okay. Okay, yeah. I will text it to you and him. Okay. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. All right. All right, bye. That was very important. And excuse me while I finish that little bit, which I just told her I would text her. So, Interesting. Why it won't let me do that. Okay, well, we'll work it out. La la la. Okay. Okay, done. Exactly what she asked for. Okay, so that was fun. Okay, so I did end up making a pair of the paisley earrings with that blue wire because it just looks so cool on the Egyptian bracelet. So let me pull those for you to see now. Here we go. My fingers are not cooperating. Apologies. But there they are. So simple, so cute. And I do have silver ones of the same. And I will probably make some of every color because I really like how the paisley flows. I love the paisley. It's one of my favorite designs. So I'll probably make some of every color of that. I have a lot of jewelry left for you guys to buy. So please come and message me and buy it. And if you don't like it, leave me a comment so I can change and improve and become more like those master skill people like the Druzy Days and Crafty Fingers and Christy. They're all so good. I just want to be more like them. But I could use your help telling me what I could use work on. A third eye is always better than two eyes. So there's that for us. I did make bracelets last week, but I think I showed them to you. I'm afraid to pull them down off of the thing because it will collapse. But here is one of them. So cool with pearls. And a star, glass beads. And the big pearl is like giant. You can see here in my fingers, it's pretty large. It's over a ½ inch. And then there's those blue fish eyes, which I really like. I think I have more fish eyes, but they're not blue. I think they're like greenish brown or something. But I will be making more things with them. I also was thinking about making a pearl ring to go with this. So if you like that, just let me know. And I have already posted pictures of this bracelet in my line of pictures on my Facebook page. So if you go and see my photos, you'll see all those pictures. Funny story, I do have an Etsy shop. However, I have not been using it. I find that they take fees. So when you sell something, they expect to get a portion of that. I just don't think it's... I don't like it. Yeah, we'll just say that. So I've been just posting pictures on Facebook, hoping that y'all will come and see it. And if you like it, then come on and buy something. And I would appreciate it, and it goes to a good cause. All the money I make off of my jewelry, I give a percentage of that to the ASPCA because I am an avid animal lover. I love my dogs like they're my children, and cats like me, but I'm not fond of cats. And other animals also like me. I'm just not, uh, I'm not I'm a dog person. I like dogs. Um, so just know that. Anything that I make, I give a percentage to them. And I also usually give about 2% to the autism spokespeople. I forget what the organization is called. I'll figure it out and I'll let you know next week. Um, but I like to give to them as well because I have many friends whose children have autism, and we thought my son had it, but it turns out he has a different type of learning disability and speech impediment. So um, we'll probably be looking into that as well for charitable organizations that deal with people with those types of things. So hopefully those issues will be in the forefront as we move forward in our lives. And that's where some of the money goes to. It also goes to creating content, which I haven't been doing for some time. Since I had been ill for a while, I wasn't creating the Two Hustlin' Huskies videos for quite some time. I am still planning to do a few things surrounding that, including the children's book series that I have been writing, and also my own biography. It's just taking time. I have a lot going on other than that. Including, trying to survive, making enough money to survive, which is super important, right? And we just gotta keep hustling every day and trying to make sure that we stay on track with our own mental and physical health and reporting to you all. So, with all that being said, it's that time of the year where everybody likes to go out and get married. So here's a shout out to all of our ordained ministers. Here I am. And my cousin Christina is also an ordained minister. And we have been, we've been planning this evening for a couple of weeks. We were going to go to the Queen Herbie concert today, but they had no more handicap seating available. So unfortunately, that is not in the cards for us. Yeah, we can only make it so far before we start feeling like we can't be where we are. Some people can take the crowds and the yelling and the whooping and they usually do pretty well with it if I can sit down and gather my wits. But they will not let me bring my own chair. You have to buy a handicap spot, and there just wasn't any left. So she's going to come, Cousin Christy's going to come over today, and we are going to watch Queen Hervey on YouTube and celebrate our birthdays. Hers was last month and mine is this week, and it's important to celebrate the good stuff as well as to mourn the bad stuff. So trying to keep things equal and keep it going and showing support for our friends and family and being there is important. So like I was saying, in continuation of, it's that time of the year when people decide they want to get together and get married, and so just know that I'm here for your fellowship, or if you want to talk about it, or if you need someone to marry you, if you need a minister, I would be happy to help you with that. Just let me know. other than that, I'm here to do costume jewelry and costumes, and let me know if you need help with other things. You know, I'm pretty helpful. Maybe I ought to end here since it's been 35 minutes. And I didn't have Saul to give me a pointer list today, but that's okay. I think we made it through, didn't we? I love you. I hope you have a great week. And if you want to talk, let me know. Please like and comment. And remember that pretty soon there will be YouTube, and you can go there and please subscribe and send your love. And it will probably be under my regular Sailor Moon 7. Or it could be under Angelique 6. We haven't decided yet. Maybe we'll call it something completely different. I don't know. Haven't gotten that far yet. But we're gonna upload all of the live stream videos to there, and you can see that. And I got a cool tripod so I can record what I'm doing at the desk. I really want to try that, and then add it in, and then we can do 2 screens, and I have so much to learn. Okay, I'm gonna go now. I hope you guys have a great week. I love you. Bye.